Artificial intelligence to end poverty in Brazil, Sustainable Development Goal Number 1. X-Mind chart. Brazil versus USA income data. Median income or consumption data analysis. According to the data presented in the map from Our World in Data, the median income or consumption per day in 2024 for Brazil and the United States is: Brazil, $15.74. United States, $70. The data is expressed in dollars at 2021 prices, and it indicates that the median daily income or consumption in the United States is significantly higher than in Brazil. Brazil versus USA poverty data. Poverty data analysis. The comparison highlights a vast difference in the prevalence of extreme poverty between the two nations, indicating a significant disparity in economic development and average living standards. The United States is a high-income country, and has effectively eliminated extreme poverty as defined by the global standard. Brazil is an upper-middle-income country. Brazil still faces the challenge of a notable amount of its population existing on a very low income, which consistent with national poverty lines in the world's poorer countries. This data illustrates that while economic growth has been possible in both countries, significant portions of the global population, including those in Brazil, are still in the process of eliminating deep poverty. Barriers in Brazil. Internet access. While internet access has increased overall in Brazil, a significant gap remains between urban and rural areas, as well as between different socioeconomic groups. Lower-income households often cannot afford connectivity and devices, which makes it difficult for services to reach the most impoverished populations. Data issues. Artificial intelligence systems heavily rely on large and high-quality datasets. Brazil faces issues with data security, accuracy, and quality, which can undermine the effectiveness and reliability of artificial intelligence applications in areas like social welfare distribution and credit assessment. What is Sustainable Development Goal 1? Sustainable Development Goal 1 is the first of the United Nations' 17 Sustainable Development Goals and calls for ending poverty in all its forms everywhere by the year 2030. It recognizes that eradicating poverty is the greatest global challenge and an indispensable requirement for sustainable development. Poverty is a multidimensional issue, which involves not only a lack of income and resources but also the absence of access to basic services like food, clean water, healthcare, and education, and an increased vulnerability to social exclusion, disasters, and diseases. How is AI used for Sustainable Development Goal 1 in Brazil? Social welfare management. The Brazilian government's Social Security Institute uses artificial intelligence for data protection and to manage social security information, with the goal of improving service delivery and administrative processes. Artificial intelligence is used to process vast amounts of data, helping to identify and target areas with the highest prevalence of poverty and hunger, which helps ensure that assistance goes to those who need it most. How is AI used for Sustainable Development Goal 1 in Brazil? Financial inclusion initiatives. Financial technology companies in Brazil, such as Nubank, leverage AI for enhanced credit scoring and risk assessment. By utilizing machine learning models to evaluate borrower profiles, they are able to extend financial services to underbanked populations, which promotes financial inclusion, which is crucial for breaking the cycle of poverty. Future possibilities. AI can be used to analyze vast socioeconomic data, accurately identify the most vulnerable individuals and communities, and optimize the allocation and delivery of social assistance to ensure aid reaches those who need it most, minimizing waste and corruption. Machine learning models can provide alternative credit scoring and risk assessment for underbanked populations, granting them access to loans, insurance, and other essential financial services, thus promoting economic empowerment. AI-powered personalized learning platforms can provide tailored educational content and tutoring to students in remote or underserved areas, improving the quality of education and equipping individuals with the necessary skills for the future job market.